Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 103. Today it is New Year's Eve. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure like the rest of you, we're all pretty happy to see the end of 2020 and hope and pray for better things in 2021. That's all. Well, I'll leave it at that pretty much. But yeah, 2020's been a weird one. Have a great New Year's Eve. I know it might be a bit different, not quite so many crazy parties and whatnot. But see you in the new year, and best of luck to you guys in 2021. But we'll mention that again tomorrow, of course. As we get on into the episode, do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. 5,000 likes is your target. I mean, why not go for 5,020 as we end the year on 2020? And then tomorrow we'll go 5,021. Yes, cool. Right, and of course subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Oh my god, what has happened here then? So, yeah, Sergi Roberto, who we bought on episode number 10 of the series, 93 episodes ago, I finally sold a couple of him for 4.5k. So he has finally risen somewhat because of that party bag SBC. And I thought now's the time. Now's the time to offload. So 3 out of the 7 sold, which is profit, obviously. And you'll see as the episode goes on what else happens. But yeah, a bit of a crazy situation, really. I didn't think they would ever sell. So I went 1-0 up in this game thanks to a beautiful through ball like over the top from Philip Lahm and Torres doing the damage. And then I go 2-0 up with a classic Lasty corner technique. And we are currently like 10-3, right? Like good old start to the weekend league. We ended up looking like it's going to go 11-3 as well with the way that we're scoring goals here. That is a lovely strike. So much power behind the ball there from Awar. And then Felix just sort of gets past the defender. I think I let it dummy and roll past me. And then scoring on the weak foot is no problem for him whatsoever. We take a lovely 4-0 victory. And that's just how you want to start the day, because that was my first game of Sunday. So there is my 11th win, 11-3. Things are going nicely. And we come up against, well, a solid team. You got a red Kante, got himself, obviously, João Felix and all of the good players and stuff. But I'm pushing forward here down the right wing with Awar. I just cross it normally into the box, and Felix rises up and heads it home. That's not a normal goal for me to score on this game, that is for sure. But it's nice to know that I can potentially do that if I know my opponent's got like a Bellerin or someone who's not so great up in the air. But yeah, it gives us another potential goal scoring option. But we get through and score with Awar there. I mean, we just managed to... We got deflected or like AI blocked, and then we managed to just pick the ball up again and strike it home. So... feeling a little bit lucky that we got that goal. But he does push forward and get himself straight back into it. You know, 2-1. This game is not over just yet, of course. He gets his goal with Felix. Adama then knocks it into Torres, into Felix. And I can just sort of turn, twist, weave my way around. The shot wasn't great, but somehow Awar gets the goal. And that must have been the straw that broke the camel's back, because that is when my opponent decided to rage quit at 3-1. So here's Lasty, sat at 12-3 in the weekend league, not knowing what he's doing with himself. But yeah, I mean, obviously it was going to come crashing down at some point, and probably against Neymar, Mbappe and Salah, that was most likely to happen. Anyway, Neymar cuts inside here, 1-2's it, I think, with Mbappe, and then just look at this. Oh, it's such a nice strike. I do miss Neymar a lot, but we've also got some really fun players on the series now. But yeah, I definitely do miss him. That's for sure. He can score some beautiful goals on this game. So I'm 1-0 down. It's looking like the overall scoreline is going to not go in my favour. Neymar does knock it through. Gnabry does make it 2-0. 69th minute. And I think I just went like all out attack, and he just straight away gets through me. And that's the way it goes, right? You either score and get back into the game, or your opponent doubles their lead. We do get a goal, but it is in the 85th minute. And what more can you do, really, than he's just going to waste time. You can't really get the ball back at that situation. So I've ended up losing 2-1, and the decent little win streak there does come to an end. But we are 13-4, so I'm still relatively happy and in a good mood at this point. Then I come up against Neymar and not R9, CR7, different Ronaldo. But Memphis plays it to Felix. Felix back to Memphis. Memphis with the left foot. I don't care what you lot say about his 3-star weak foot. It's absolutely fine. I score goals with it literally all the time. But he does equalise. Neymar doing Neymar things. In off the post, I think it was. We're going to quickly get back into the lead, though. Torres and Memphis linking up nicely. Great weight on that ball. A lovely strike from Torres, but it just hits the post. And so luckily falls back to me. So I'll take that. Yeah, the Dutchman does just stick that one in the back of the net. I'm 2-1 up at half-time. Struggling for possession. But at least we're winning, right? So off comes Torres, on comes like Zaha and all of that type of stuff. Change the team up a little bit. Try and be a little bit more potent in front of goal. And just like my last goal, he gets a little, not a deflection, a little rebound goal there to equalise. Now, I picked the ball up here, knocked it out wide with Seedorf. And what am I going to do? I'm going to hit him with the classic lasty rainbow flick, of course. And it is that man, Depay, to get his hat-trick. And that put me 3-2 up. Depay then tries to get past the defender, gets super lucky, and we get even more lucky with yet another rebound goal. This time it is Aouar to stick it in the back of the net. And what a game that was from Memphis Depay. He got like 3 goals and an assist or something. He played out of his skin. Really, really pleased with how good he still is on this game. Fun player to use as well. I don't come up against him all that often either. And I'm sure a lot of you that have Aouar kind of wish you also had Depay. That was one of the reasons why I got Aouar, because I already had Depay, and they get that lovely strong link to each other. Now, you know how I mentioned to you guys that there's always that one game in the weekend league where you do just get demolished. To the point where you feel like just sitting in the corner and crying. That's this game. That was this game right here for me. Obviously, I'm joking about the crying. I don't do that. I'm not that invested in this game. I'm kidding. But anyway, we are 3-1 down. This game just did not go well for me. He was obviously a very competent player, way out of my league, and I was 4-1 down at half time. But I didn't really want to rage quit because I kind of wanted to just get the rivals points and whatnot in the attempts to maybe hang on to rank 3. Obviously, we're demoted to Division 2. So if I can get a little rank 3 rewards in Div 1 but instead of rank 4, because I don't really intend on playing rivals during the Christmas period, if I'm honest. Not with how I've been really hating it over the last couple of weeks. It would be nice. So the least amount of rage quits possible is going to help us get those points to secure at least rank 3. You know, we won't get rank 2 or 1. But maybe rank 3, and we can get those 2 rare megas and 2 megas. If it doesn't happen, we'll get megas and rare electrums, and that's fine as well. But next week will be Div 2 rewards. I can't even remember what's in them. I've got a feeling there's 50k packs there. If so, I need to try and get them, whatever they are. So I'm like 7-2 down after I've just been waffling, hoping that you guys aren't looking at the screen and seeing me conceding like all sorts of goals here. Fortunately, I scored that to get me a 3rd goal, because I knew he was going to score again, and I really didn't want to lose 8-2 and then have someone tweet me I would 8-2 BU, because that's just not on. I mean, I get a rainbow flick scored on at the end there, but luckily I'd already scored the 3rd goal, so he can't say I 8-2 BU, and I pretty much won that one in the mental battle, so GG's. But yeah, that was the game. That was the game which just destroyed me. And then we come up against this. This is a nice team. Good player as well, and I think maybe conceding 8 goals in the last match, it might have slightly dulled my mood. Maybe it put me in a little bit of a bad one. And when I go 2-0 down here, I'm pretty sure, do I quit at 2-0? Yeah, I just get out of there. I'm like, all right, clearly we've hit that peak where I'm going to take a few losses in a row. Let's just get it out of the way. I don't want to sit here and lose all day. I literally need like one more win. Stop being annoying. Just give me my win. And as you can see here, some slow build-up play between Lahm and all of the other midfielders. I end up getting it through to Torres, and he just bangs it home. With the Hunter Chem style, his shot power and stuff is just brilliant. His shooting is actually class. It's definitely not 83. It feels so much better than that. And I get so lucky to just have Torres arriving at the right time there to tap it home after the save from the goalkeeper. 2-0 up at half-time. Looking like I might be able to come away and get a victory in this one and get my final win. Aouar just hits him with a beautiful left-footed strike. I mean, he normally has a 3-star weak foot, right? But this upgraded one does have the 4-star. So obviously you can score goals like that. And we do get inside the box here. Rainbow flick and just smash it near post with João Felix. And I think that was the one that annoyed my opponent so much that he quits. I think he dashboards his console because he doesn't pause and quit. It just happens. But yeah, that is actually going to be our 14th win of the weekend league. Right, finally that happened. It actually was quicker than I expected. If for me, like, yeah, we went 14-6 in the end there. It could have been better since we were, what, 12-3, I think. So we did lose 3 games at the end there, not in not such great ways. But in all honesty, that was a pretty stress-free weekend. Had a lot of fun. Played it all on next gen, and it wasn't like too difficult. So I think I'm probably set on staying on next gen going forwards, unless this was a freak weekend, and then next weekend all the sweats are back on here, and all the other ones are back on old gen, and then I'll go back. We'll see. But yeah, at the moment, things have gone pretty well for us. And what that did unlock there was our scoring 200 foot champs matches. I get an ultimate pack. And I completely forgot about that. I'd just been going straight back into games. So I don't even know at what point in this episode I unlocked that. I might have had it for like the whole time. But yeah, we've left it until now. We've hit level 28. There's no way I'm getting enough XP to get level 30. Don't care. I got the level 27 pack. That's all I really wanted from this season. And we'll move on next season. Hopefully the players are a little bit better. Oh, another Sergio Roberto sold. That's good stuff right there. I did decrease his price just a little bit. It was time to say goodbye to the Robertos, you know. And I can now open this ultimate pack. The best pack you can get on FIFA. We don't get a walkout. What is happening here then? How am I going to pack an 81 rated inform from an ultimate pack? There better be something good lurking behind here. So I click through instantly and I'm like, I quit. This was my ultimate pack, guys. 2 informs who are not worth anything, untradeable anyway, and then just a load of low rated rubbish. What? I didn't even get a board, like a normal board player in there. It was 82 as the highest rated gold, and then 2 low rated informs. Damn, that hurt. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, I know that was like the title of this video and everything, but Ultimate Pack is, it's a good draw. A lot of people like to watch them. I love to open them and watch them as well. Sometimes they just don't go so well for you. So as much as I love this Philip Lahm, obviously I want to try just something different next weekend. So we're going to list him up because I did see him down at 450. So to see him back over the 500k mark was a good thing for me. I mean, I could just list him at 499 and he probably would go. All the Sergio Robertos have now sold, by the way. And I can officially confirm to you that if we bought those 7 at an average of 2,500 coins... and we sold them for some at 4k, some at 4.5k. I made 10,715 coins after tax profit. I am proud of myself. That actually means, that is hilarious by the way, 10k profit after 93 episodes. That means we have made, I think it was 115 coins per episode of profit by letting them Sergio Robertos just sit there. I might have to start a Patreon or a Discord or something to do with trading going forwards, because I don't know about you, but if you were making 115 coins every day, you'd be buzzing. I actually couldn't believe that. When I worked that out and I worked the math out and was just like, I can't believe we've only made 10k. It was hilarious to me. So, yeah, it was funny, but it's time to say goodbye to Sergio Roberto. I officially clicked the button to get them off my transfer list. It was a great saga. The saga has finally ended, and we made ourselves over 10,000 coins. What a time to be alive, everyone. Going into 2021, I felt it was just time that we got rid We leave Sergio Roberto back in 2020. He will always be with me. I'll always be thinking of him. And maybe, just maybe, there'll be some other players that we can pick up and hoard for ages and then maybe sell eventually down the line. I need to find this century of videos, Sergio Roberto. I need to find it, and I'll pick it up for you guys on the transfer list. But anyway, on the transfer market, should I say. Welcome to the club, Acuna. Now, you guys will obviously know by the time you're watching this whether or not Sevilla won and whether or not he gets his upgrade, or they drew and he gets 1 upgrade instead of 2, or they lost and he doesn't get any upgrade. I don't currently know that, but I thought he just looked so good anyway that I was going to get him done. 120k it cost me, and my 89 rated red Handanovic, which I was happy to let go. So I think he looks like he could potentially be a fantastic either box-to-box midfielder or CDM. So he is going to be the new Lam for this weekend, all right? I found out a way I can do it, and that is to switch the team around like this. He can go in there. João Felix can still be on 8 chem just like he was before. And if I put Bellerin back in there instead of Atal, we can have a 7 chem Adama and an 8 chem Felix, and that will be that. We'll be at the same situation as where we were last week in terms of chemistry, but with a awesome Acuna to use to see how good he is. Now, in an ideal world, again, like I said, you guys know whether or not he got upgraded or not, but in an ideal world, he would be +2, and I'd have this insane card. I'll find out. I'll find out a little bit later on, but you guys will know by tomorrow's episode how I feel about what happened to him in his game. But up the Sevilla, come on. Yeah, that's either going to be really embarrassing and look like I made a mistake, or it's going to be such a dub that you're going to love it. So anyway, that is going to be the end of the episode. Do me a huge favor. Hit me with a thumbs up, all right? 5,000 likes is your target. Goodbye 2020. Hopefully it's all better next year, right? See you in... I'll see you next year, guys. I'm not even going to upload until next year. Those jokes. I'm not going to brush my teeth until next year. I'm not even having a shower until next year. You can bet your life that is what the Twitter feed is going to look like this evening. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I'll catch you in 2021 for episode number 104 of the RTG. Peace.